Still tracking attendance manually or paying for apps? Build it in Excel for free. Welcome back. In this video, you'll build a fully automated attendance tracker with formulas, drop-downs, conditional formatting, and a live dashboard. No apps, no plugins, just Excel. Follow Excel Simplified Insights, where Excel gets simple and your insights get powerful. Quick preview. We're going from basic setup to a complete automated attendance system. Clean data, smart formulas, and a dashboard that does all the work for you.
This is where everything begins. Our raw attendance data. Names, IDs, departments, and dates. It looks simple now, but by the end, this will power a fully automated attendance tracker.
Now we build the attendance grid. Row 1 is our header row, employee name, employee ID, department, then one column per date of the month. For the dates, instead of typing each one manually, I'll show you a formula trick to auto-generate them. Type the first date in D1, then in E1, type equals D1 plus 1. Drag this formula across 30 columns, instant month calendar. Here is the game changer. Instead of typing present or absent every time, we create a drop-down list in every attendance cell. Select your entire data range, go to the Data tab, click Data Validation, set Allow to List, and in the source box type P, A, L, H for present, absent, leave, and holiday. Hit OK. Now click any cell and you get an instant drop-down. This alone saves hours every month. Now let's make it visual. With conditional formatting, P turns green, A turns red, L turns orange, and H turns gray. Automatically. Go to Home. Conditional formatting, new rule. Select Format only cells that contain. Set condition to equal to P. Set fill to green. Repeat for each status. Watch what happens when I apply this. The entire grid comes to life. Now for the magic formulas. We need Excel to automatically count how many times each employee was present, absent, or on leave. The formula is COUNTIF. In the total present column, type equals COUNTIF, open bracket, select the employee's date range, D2 to AH2, comma, quote, close bracket, hit enter. You see the count appear instantly. Drag this down for all 20 employees. Now, do the same for absent with quote A and leave with quote L. One more power formula, attendance percentage. Divide total present by total working days and multiply by 100. Now apply conditional formatting here too. Below 75% turns red, automatically flagging employees with low attendance. Management will love this. Now let's add department-wise filtering. Click on your header row, go to Data and click Filter. Now each column gets a drop-down arrow. Click on Department, choose Operations. Instantly, you only see Operations employees. This works for any department in your list. One click, instant filter.
Follow Excel Simplified Insights, where Excel gets simple and your insights get powerful.
Before the dashboard, prepare backend data for auto updates using Power Query. First, convert it into a table. To open Power Query, select the table, go to the Data tab and click from Table or Range. Power Query will start loading and your data moves into it. Next, in Power Query, remove the unnecessary columns, total present, total absent, total leave, total days, and attendance percentage. Simply select these columns, right-click and choose Remove Columns. We're doing this because Power Query here is only used to structure the data properly, so we can convert it into pivot table. Now select employee name, employee ID, and department. Right-click and choose Unpivot Other Columns. This converts the data into a format that's perfect for easy pivot table creation. Now click Close and Load to bring it into a clean table. See how neatly the data is transformed. Next, rename the sheet as Power Query Table. Now let's see how easily pivot tables can be created using this data. Rename the columns as shown for better clarity and identification later. Now, let's add 4 columns: present, absent, leave, and month to capture data for the dashboard. Now, let's calculate the counts using the IF formula. For each row, we check the status and assign values accordingly. If the status is B, we return 1 in the present column. If it's A, we return 1 in the absent column. And if it's L, we return 1 in the leave column. Otherwise, it returns 0. This approach converts text data into numeric values, which makes it much easier to analyze. These numbers can be quickly summed up in pivot tables to calculate total presence, absence, and leaves. And this is exactly what helps in building KPI cards and making the dashboard update automatically. Next, let's create the month column using the formula. This helps extract the month from the date, making it easier to analyze data month-wise in pivot tables and dashboards. Now, let's move into pivot tables and start summarizing the data. Go to Insert, click Pivot Table and select Data Model for large data and better analysis. Now, go to the Pivot Table field list, drag Employee ID to Values, then open Value Field Settings and select Distinct Count to count unique employees without duplicates. Next, drag Present, Absent and Leave into Values. This gives you the total counts for each. Now, add a helper cell below since KPI cards don't support complex formulas. Now, bring each value from the pivot one by one using the equal to formula as shown. This links the pivot data to the helper cells. So whenever the raw data updates, the pivot updates and the helper cells update automatically. Now, add another cell for attendance percentage in the helper column to calculate and display the overall attendance percentage. Now, use the formula as shown. B7 divided by B7 plus C7 plus D7. This calculates the attendance percentage based on present, absent and leave values. Now, change the cell format to percentage. Go to Format Cells and select percentage. Then, reduce the decimal points step by step and set it to 0 for a clean and clear display. Now, let's add another pivot table. For month-wise analysis, go to Insert, click on Pivot Table and select the Power Query data source. Now, arrange the fields as shown. Drag the status field into rows and also into values. Then, take the month column and place it in the columns section. This gives you a clear month-wise pivot table view. Now, let's create a department-wise pivot table. Go to Insert, click on Pivot Table, select the Power Query table and add this data to the data model. Now bring the fields exactly as shown in the video to create the department-wise pivot. Arrange the fields carefully in the pivot layout as demonstrated. This is the complete pivot section. Pivot tables are the real backbone behind most dashboards, helping you quickly summarize, structure, and analyze data in a meaningful way.
Follow Excel Simplified Insights, where Excel gets simple and your insights get powerful.
Now comes the most exciting part of this entire project, the dashboard. This is the section where everything we have built so far finally comes together and becomes fully visual, dynamic, and automated. First, create a new sheet and rename it as Dashboard. This will be your main control and visualization page. Next, apply a suitable color to the sheet tab so it is easily recognizable and clearly separated from the raw data and pivot sections. Now, at the top of the dashboard, insert a clean and prominent title. Type Monthly Attendance Tracker. Make sure to format it properly. Increase the font size, apply bold styling and align it in a way that it immediately grabs attention. From here, this dashboard becomes the central place where all your pivot tables, summaries, and calculations will connect. Instead of going through raw data, everything will now be displayed in a clean and structured format. This is exactly where Excel turns from simple data entry into a powerful reporting tool. Next is the exciting part, the KPI cards, the most useful part of the entire dashboard. Now add the KPI cards using the Shapes option under the Insert tab. Then choose the rectangle shape and start creating structured cards on the dashboard. Place them neatly in alignment, making sure each card is evenly spaced and visually consistent with the overall layout. After inserting the shapes, format each KPI card carefully as per the requirement. Apply proper fill colors, borders, alignment, and text formatting so that each card clearly highlights the key metrics. These KPI cards are extremely important because they give a quick snapshot of performance in a clean visual format, making the dashboard more powerful, structured, and easy to understand at a glance. Now link the KPI cards to the helper cells available in the helper sheet, exactly as shown. This is why the helper cells were created, to make the KPI cards simpler, cleaner, and much easier to update automatically. This is how the remaining KPI cards are prepared, linking them to the helper cells as shown. Now link each KPI card to the helper cells available in the helper sheet and format them exactly as per the requirements. This ensures every KPI card pulls the correct values dynamically, making the dashboard fully connected and properly structured. Now comes the best part, the charts. So click on the helper monthly pivot to get the monthly chart. I have selected the donut chart, then cut it and paste it into the dashboard. Now I have added the department-wise chart as well and formatted the data labels and other elements as required. Now comes the most interesting part, the sliders and report connections, which are the key to making the entire dashboard fully interactive and automatically updated across all sections. First, insert slicers from the pivot tables. Then select each slicer one by one, go to the slicer tab and click on Report Connections. In the window that appears, check all the pivot tables you want to connect and then click OK. Once this is done, all slicers will control every linked pivot table and chart together, making the dashboard fully dynamic and properly. This is Excel Simplified Insights, where Excel is simplified and insights are amplified. You can download the sample dataset from the link given in the description.